Hello you guys, this is Pablo, and today I'm going to show you guys how to develop a really easy and quick application for the Webos operating system. As you guys also know, Enyo is the new framework for the Webos. Also, I'm going to show you guys how to develop what are the tools in order to develop for the Enyo framework, the command tools that I use or a lot of developers use. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now we're gonna go ahead and open a command prompt, and in command prompt we're gonna type pom-help. And if you guys see here, there's these available commands, right? There's the pom generate, which generates all the basic application components. There's also the pom package, which packages the Webos application before the installation. And there's also the pom install, which install the package on the emulator or device. Either way you want to choose it, you can install this on your emulator, or if you want to use a physical device like the pom pre 2, you can also do it. There's also the pom launch, which is launches the installed application. Now, how do I get these commands? Well, basically, when you download the SDK, you, in my case, I save it under Drive C, under Program Files, and then look for a folder called HP Webos. So double click on it. There's this folder called SDK, and then the bin directory, right? And if you guys notice here, there's all the command tools that I showed you before, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and copy the root of it. I mean, in my case, it's under Program Files, HP Webos SDK/bin. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Computer Properties. Under Advanced System Settings, there's this environment variables. Click on it, and under system variables, click on the path one. Now, before you paste this this thing here, at the end of the last configuration that you just made on your variable values, make sure you put a semicolon. Otherwise, command prompt won't recognize the command tools, right? So I'm not gonna do it because I have already done so. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close this, and enough of the preaching. We're gonna go ahead and start the fun part now. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna call the pom emulator, and I'm running the version which is the SDK 3.0, which is a touchpad. And in the meantime, while it's booting, we're gonna change directory to my workspace, which is in CD Enyo apps. And if I run the command here, all you notice is there's only one application that I was just working before. But now we're gonna use the pom generate, which will generate an application, right? And we're gonna call it hello Enyo, right? We're gonna call it hello Enyo, and it will generate the hello Enyo on Drive C. So if we want to look at that and make sure there it is, hello Enyo. So if you want to look this on here on C, which you see Enyo apps and hello Enyo, we're gonna see its contents. Let's go ahead and see. It will generate an folder called images, where you can store all your images. There's also a folder called source, which holds the CSS files and the JavaScript files, right? It will generate an app info, which will tells you all your information of your application. It also has the dependence one. It also has the framework configuration and the index one. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and click on the source folder and click on the hello Enyo, and we're gonna edit it with Notepad++. So I'm just gonna take all of this, and here comes the fun part. We're gonna use the Enyo framework now. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna type enyo.com, which is like this, and then open brace, curly brace, and then in here we're gonna give it a name, right? We're gonna call it name. We're gonna call it hello Enyo, right? And also we're gonna give it a class name, right? Class name of the same name, right? Hello Enyo, right here. And then we're gonna give it a kind, right? A kind of type control. control here. And now we're gonna build its own components, right? Components. And inside the components one, we're gonna give it its contents, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create this application that just displays anything, right? Maybe it will display hello from the Enyo framework, right? It's a lot of fun. There it is, right? And we're gonna close the components one with the brace here, and then we also gonna close the Enyo.com one, right? So close brace, close the other well, the curly brace and the close brace, right? And we're gonna save it now. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and go to our command prompt, and in our command prompt we're gonna have to change directory to the one that we just made, which is hello. I believe we call it hello Enyo. And in hello Enyo we're gonna call this, we're gonna run this command pom package with a dot, sorry about that, package, and it will create the package on our application. Right now, after that, we're gonna type pom install, and we're gonna install the application into our emulator. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have to pom and launch the application, right? So we're gonna launch it. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Hello from the Enyo framework. It's lots of fun. Sorry about the hello one. It's supposed to be like this, you know. So we're gonna have to kind of compile this one more time. And yep, here it is. Hello from the Enyo framework. It's lots of fun, right? So now that's really basic, not too fancy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spice it just a little bit, right? We're gonna somehow move the content to the center, maybe, and maybe change the color font to maybe reddish or blue. Let's see. So in order to do that, we're gonna put a comma here, and we're gonna call this reference to this class name is just a reference to the CSS file that we're gonna edit later on. So we're gonna call it maybe move, right? Move the content, right? So let's save it, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of be somehow organized to ourselves somehow. So we're gonna create a folder, and we're gonna call it CSS, and in our source folder we're gonna kind of steal the hello Enyo one, and we're gonna paste it on the CSS folder here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna somehow delete the dependence one also. Why? Because hello, when the compiler runs, it will look under source, not CSS. So somehow we'll have to change it to CSS, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go CSS, and we're gonna edit this now here, and this is just I believe we call it move, and this is just like a normal CSS file, right? So let's change the let's text the line to center, right? Let's move all the content to center, and let's see what's happened, right? So here's the emulator, and let's compile this once again and launch it. And yep, here it is, right? Hello from the Enyo framework. It's a lot of fun, right? Maybe we want to change the color font, maybe, I don't know, blue, right? Let's go for blue, right? Let me align this way. Here's the emulator, and now let's package, install, now launch, and yep, here it is, right? Hello from the Enyo framework. Now this is once again really basic one. So what about if we want to somehow make a bottom, and when the user clicks on the bottom, it will just display maybe a pop-up message saying, you know, the same thing, you know, hello from Enyo, right? So this is really really kind of not that trivial, but you know, just it changed just you know, the view of it, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and type a new type of kind, and this is really the new part here. So we're gonna call bottom, and then sorry about that, it's supposed to be capital B. So kind bottom, and on kind bottom we're gonna put a width, right? Let's put a width, maybe a width about maybe 90 pixels, and then let's also put a caption, and that says click on me, right? And now let's put maybe a style. Let's put a style. Now you don't have to do this doing a reference like a class name. You can also put some styles in the kind. What that's really amazing about Enyo, you can also put some attributes from the CSS files to the kind, right? So let's put a style, and let's put maybe background color, and background color will be maybe red, right? And now let's put a color, which is the font one. Let's put it white. And what else? Let's see what this does, right? So we have our emulator, our Palm launch, and we have an error here. Let's see, what would that be? Kind styled 90 pixels. Oh, here it is. I think I forgot to put a comma here. Hopefully that's the only error that it will just give me for the moment. Let's see. And here it is. Yep, here it is. Click on me. Now if you click on the bottom, it will not do anything because we haven't really done any functions or action listeners to respond to the events that the user does. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna somehow create another kind now and create the pop-up, right? The pop-up message, right? So it's basically the same thing, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to put a kind here, and it's called pop-up, right? So we're gonna create now its pop-up, and it's pop-up now. So what we're gonna do now, it's here we're gonna call it's components, right? Components, open one, close one, but this one here, sorry about this here. So its components is gonna have its contents, right? It's gonna have a content, right? Same thing, content, and it will says maybe hello world, right? A different one, right? Hello world now. So now when the user clicks on the sorry about that, when the user clicks on the bottom, we're gonna say it's on the bottom, we're gonna say on click, and we're gonna call it, we're gonna put a name, right? We're gonna put maybe pop-up open, right? Just pop-up, right? Pop-up right there. That's nice. And now here, don't forget to put a comma when you put functions on it. We're gonna put a function somehow, right? We're gonna put maybe the same name that we put in here, which is the pop-up. It's gonna call the pop-up function, which is gonna be in here, pop-up and function. And now we're gonna put the we're gonna describe the senders, right? In sender, sorry. I believe it's in sender. I believe it's that in sender. Int event. I believe it's that, right? In event. And now we're gonna put some curly braces here, and inside of the curly braces we're gonna put this dot name of it, which is pop-up dot open, and I guess that's it. In sender, in event, on click. But let's see if we did this right? So we're gonna have to Palm package. Here's the emulator, Palm install, and Palm launch. So there's obviously an error here. Let's see, pop-up right here, which is that right there. Let's see a function in sender, in event, on click. Here it is, on click. I believe this is supposed to be It, no, pop out that open, pop that open right here. Dot open. Is that open? Okay, you guys, I'm back now. I found out was the error here. I forgot to put a comma at the end of the kind of the bottom, so now it will work fine now. So if we put a pump package, pump install, and then pump launch, it will create the bottom. If you click on me, it will just say hello world. Now this is pretty cool now. So if you want to put this somehow, the pop-up message on the center, there's this attribute. It says pop at center, and it will just do the work. You don't have to do no class reference in the CSS style sheets. Pop launch, and it will eventually put the pop-up into the center. So basically, if you guys notice here, there's not too many code you can write about. I'm sorry for my syntax, it's kind of weird. But anyways, this is hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I will keep on putting more tutorials on the Enyo framework. Thank you.